Hello everyone, my today's video lecture will talk about thrust reversal system. So in this aviation video, you guys come to know about thrust reversal system, and the objective of my today's video lecture will be to cover what is thrust reversal, how it works, why do we need them, types of thrust reversal like clamshell type, bucket door type and translating sleeve type, and the difference between all of them. So be with me till the end of this video lecture because you guys got to know how thrust reversal operate and how they are differ from each other. So what is thrust reversal actually? See, thrust reversal system is a system which block the exhaust gases and provide the effective braking to the aircraft while reversing the flow direction. That means it provides negative thrust which will stop the aircraft. So why do we need them? The reason, see, on a dry surface we have braking system in our aircraft which can stop the airplane sufficiently and efficiently. Like we have spoilers, those behave as a speed brakes on ground. Whenever landing gear get compressed, our ground spoiler will deploy, and along with them flight spoiler will also deploy. So all spoilers means flight spoiler and ground spoiler will provide effective braking on a dry surface along with your braking system which is fitted into your landing gears. So those two things will provide effective braking only on dry surface. But what will happen when the surface is wet or full of snow? So during that time we need some additional device which can provide a effective braking action to stop the airplane, because on wet surface there may be a loss of adhesion between aircraft tires and the runway. So the thrust reversal system is the one which block the exhaust gases, or you can say airflow, which are going to exit the engine and provide reverse thrust by just reversing the direction of that flow. So that's why we need thrust reversal in order to stop the aircraft on any kind of surface like wet or full of snow. This is the need for thrust reversal to get involved. Now the types of thrust reversal. The thrust reversal systems are of three types. One is bucket type, another one is clamshell type, and the last one is translating sleeve type. See, all three can be pneumatically operated or hydraulically operated. So our translating sleeve type thrust reversal are operated generally by hydraulic system. So now bucket type thrust reversal system. You can see this is bucket door which is blocking the exhaust gases. Here you can see this red arrow indicate the exhaust gases which is blocking by this blocker door and getting reverse in a direction and providing negative thrust, because your thrust will be in this direction means you will get, so that your aircraft is moving forward, and by this blocker door you are getting negative thrust. So initially when the thrust reversal in stored position, it will behave as a part of nozzle because you are getting thrust. So whenever you are deploying them, then that blocker door will block the exhaust gases and of course reverse the direction of that exhaust gases. This is how bucket door type thrust reversal works. Now clamshell type, you can see initially you are getting thrust means the exhaust gas is leaving the engine in in this way. Now this door you can see it is in block position, that is stored position. So in stored position, you are getting forward thrust, your aircraft is moving in forward direction by ejecting this exhaust gases to the rearward. Now when you deploy this clamshell type thrust reverser, these door will open and your exhaust gases will leave in opposite direction. So this is how clamshell type thrust reverser work. Here you can see these needle will get into this section and it will block these gases to go in forward direction and reversing the direction of these flow. This is how clamshell type thrust reverser provide effective braking to the aircraft. Now translating sleeve type thrust reverser. These type of thrust reverser are generally used in commercial airlines. These translating sleeve type have left and right translating sleeve. Now the movement of this translating sleeve does not provide any thrust reverser action. Means whenever this translating sleeve is moving rearward, it won't provide any effective braking system unless and until these cascade door will block the gases. Now in translating sleeve type thrust reverser, we are not blocking the exhaust gases, we are just blocking bypass air. Why? Because in turbofan engine we are getting maximum thrust just because of this fan. So and also the fan is dividing the airflow into two parts, that is this is core part and this is bypass air. So maximum thrust we are getting in turbofan engine because of this bypass air, not because of this exhaust gases. So we are blocking this bypass air and getting maximum reverse thrust. This is how translating sleeve type thrust reverser provide braking action to the aircraft. This is the main reason because we are using turbofan engine in our aircrafts, that is commercial aircraft which operate on a Mach number 0.82. We are blocking the fan thrust, or we can say the cold jet, or we can say the bypass air. We are blocking through the cascade doors and with the help of this translating sleeve. So this is how translating sleeve type thrust reverser works. Now summary. In this session I discussed about thrust reverser which provides negative thrust and hence effective braking action to the aircraft. So the three types of thrust reverser are bucket type, clamshell type and translating sleeve type thrust reverser. So bucket type and clamshell type thrust reverser blocks exhaust gases as I discussed, and translating type blocks bypass air, or you can say fan thrust. Translating sleeve type thrust reverser is the only one which we are using to block the bypass air or the fan air, and these are preferred in commercial aircraft. They provide effective braking action comparative to bucket type or clamshell type thrust reverser. Thank you. This much only for thrust reversal system. And guys, if you get correct and nice information or explanation from this video, then subscribe and like my video channel. Thank you. Thanks a lot.